Keep breathing. Remember to tell yourself, I'm strong. Feel the connection between your lungs and your body. Work is to dare to question. Those who make love to the rich and powerful open your heart to chaos. Ignore the fact that your thoughts and the floor beneath you are connected. Invert your head all the way down your ass. Remember how the inventor of yoga once said, computers are all there is. Begin to feel the pull of your belly pulling you. Focus on your breath. In the olden days, a brave emperor once approached a filthy mother and asked her, how come you are so worshipped, you who were just a filthy mother? That is because I know that everything is a lie, replied the mother. The emperor had never before heard such wisdom spoken, and took it with him for the rest of his life, and later in his life, he died. Explore romance, not inner peace, and you might achieve insight. Appreciate how your ovaries are slipping into your spine. Perspiration is to over-levitate. Focus on your breathing. Pay attention to how your pineal gland is tickling your mouth. Caring demands hard work. If you find it difficult to get into the right state, think about this ancient Buddhist saying, even a 5-year-old understands the macrocosm. Squeeze your nose backwards. Keep repeating to yourself, my life is insignificant, my life is insignificant. Always get hooked on a kick in the groin. Meditate on the ancient saying, before the talking dog, comes the morbid obesity. Keep your eyes shut and keep in mind this ancient folk wisdom.
Nature. That's the folk wisdom. Just the word nature. Pud. Are you gonna make some noises for me, pal? You're gonna be weirdly quiet with the fattest tail of any cat? Why is your tail so fat? It's weird when you feel it, too. It's like a rat tail in there. He's got a thick tail. Pud, you need a spinal surgeon. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. None of this pretending to stay on the ground crap. Really? Wow. Crackers, that was a noise. Crackers, here. Crackers. Wow. Wow. I really thought Crackers would just start mowing down on it, even though it wasn't open. But no, he's like, that doesn't smell like the thing. Oh, he gave it a little lick. He still checked it. He might be partially blind in one eye. But at least they work. Hey, Madelie. Thanks a lot for the sub. I'm rich. Directly from Bezos. Now I can buy more cat treats. That's probably what they'll go for. Premium pudding crackers. The side of hot dogs. I bet they'd eat that. Incoming suspected spam caller. Decline. Goodbye. Getting a lot of those lately. Hope it at least covers one delectable. It has to. I think it's like $18 for that big box of like 64 of them, I want to say. 32. It's a lot. Seems like way more than is reasonable, considering how far they go. They don't get them off stream very often. Like if Crackers does something really, really funny, then we'll give him a treat, and then Pud will come because he always does. Pud, you're going to get your tongue bitten. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. When I push the thing, the silence thing, it still finishes ringing out, and then goes to my voicemail, which probably tells them that it's a real person anyhow. But yeah, I push the volume down. Well, I guess you can't see my finger. I don't know why, but I pushed the volume down button. I started pointing at my phone. And then I was immediately like, man, if anybody could see me pointing at my phone, they'd be like, he knows they can't see his finger right. Crackers can. Crackers likes fingers in his eyeballs. Boop. I wonder if picking it up and muting it immediately and just leaving the line dead there like that provides any useful information, or would make them think like, oh, this is not a real number. Or ideally, instead of going to your voicemail, Beetroot, how you doing? Sir Squire, Booze, Haunted Mansion. I don't think I would know if I tried a level based on its name. You will have to look. Drop it in there. I will know based on whether or not the played flag is visible. I'm gonna poke Pud, but I want him to think about the treat as I'm doing it. Oh. Crackers doesn't care. Crackers like, yeah, pet my chin. I'll move so you can pet my chin while we do this. Beirut, thanks for dropping something in there. Yeah, ideally, if cell providers actually cared, they would automatically, like, you would have a button to play, like, fake inactive number. Like, it would be answer, ignore, mute, and pretend this line is disconnected. And then have it play like, this line is no longer in service. Please update your records. But I'm sure someone pays them for the cell phone numbers. Yeah, kitties are doing their thing. We'll go see the little baby in a second. How much is left in here? About one baby dose. Here, get a little more Pud while I prepare to sneak drugs into your business. He doesn't know. Now he knows. Oh, I didn't get him. Crackers, do you want one more little lick? Cracker's got some direct drugs, too. Then there's some more over there. You can probably see him. 6,000 kilobits, maybe not. Sports. Crackers is pretty shiny. He could use a brushing, but he's pretty shiny. Okay. Let's go find Hot Dog. Not right by the door. Hot Dog. Hot Dog. There he is. Hi, Hot Dog. You know what this is, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do. It's baby time. Come on, let's go on the kitchen counter. That's your favorite place, right? Stop looking for the treat. You're going to get it in one sec. Crazy. What we should do is have Heidi bring him and see if he can get the treats with the cats and if they'll just be calm while they're getting treats. Yeah, he's a nice little buddy. He's still very small. Here's the size of my hand and his head in it. He will eat the treat while his head is being gripped. Got pretty cute little eyes. He's still young, so you can subject him to torment. And he'll just, deal with it. Yeah, he's got black beans. Hot Dog, show them your black beans. Black beans. Guess what else is black? That's right, his lips. Yay! Not his tongue, though. No black spots on his tongue. Crackers has some black tongue spots. Kind of blackish gums, too. Hot Dog, you're very slow. We're still holding hands, by the way. Just in case you guys were wondering. So far, he's very tolerant of that. He seems incredibly friendly for a cat we found outside. He doesn't seem to want to go outside very bad either. Although he was really enjoying looking at a cat who was like partially standard issue cat colored and partially white. I don't know what you call that. Had patches of the stripy parts. That I think might be his mom, but it might just be a neighborhood cat who happens to also look like regular cat colors. He has no bullies. Not yet. He'll get there. And it would actually be pretty funny to see if they all eat together. Like if they, because sometimes they get a little mad when they see him. But if they're all eating treats together, maybe they'll just be like, oh, we like that guy. He's the guy we eat treats with. Well, it's just cars. Parking lot once. Some wet bushes. He also got rained on a lot, so depending on how much time he spent outside, that might have been pretty rough for him. Let's get you the rest here, bud. How far will you reach? Wait, you might actually fall. You're pretty dumb still. He'll reach out pretty far. Here, I'll help you reach. See? Oh my God. Don't step that close to the edge. Let's go back here for the last bit. I don't trust how dumb you're being. I don't want him to start falling and then I instinctively grab his hands and like dislocate his little cat shoulders. And traumatize him forever and then he turns out like Pud. I'm pretty sure someone was really mean to Pud. A lot. That's it. Why is he scrunching his face a little now? I don't think he likes the texture of the actual plastic thing.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Spaghetti meatballs. Good job, Hot Dog. He's a good boy. Bye, Hot Dog. See you later. Okay, back to the pit. Don't follow me. Okay. Oof. I turned the camera there for a sec. Don't look at my stove. It's pretty bad. I made tempura on Sunday, and I haven't cleaned it up yet because it's a fucking train wreck. Tempura was good. Okay, Mario Maker 2. Yeah, mushroom tempura, nice, right? You think if you like tempura and you like mushrooms. The correct answer, though, is the maitake mushrooms are unbelievably good. They fry up perfect. The little edges of the fronds get crispy. They're really nice. 10 out of 10, Cat. He's pretty good at it. Oh. All right. Time to make some Marios. Coffee. Oh, my camera's totally wrong. Yeah. Boom. So, how we all doing tonight? I forgot to turn my TV volume up. Natalie, thanks again for the subscription. Okay. We have this control level that we were looking at with Pixel. We did not make it to the checkpoint yet. We're at the beginning still. Sleepy? I bet. Feeling bad now that you're off the stuff, or feeling fine? Yeah, how's your leg doing? I'm guessing you probably have some ETA for when you can start legging again. Ooh, or when you can start getting one of those cool scooters that you put under your knee and you scoot around. Only taking Tylenol. Probably not yet. Cat treats, cat sprinkle, spaghetti, probably played. Yeah, let me postpone this, then we'll loop back. I did almost type it wrong again. That's what the extra inputs there were. If the mic picked it up, the mic might be too close to the keyboard. Postpone. Postpone. We'll come back to that. Oh, I downloaded it too. I'll remember that. You have the scooter? Still too tender for it. Those things always seem fun. Yeah, I've never needed one, but they seem like they'd be fun. And as much as I'm normally the kind of person who'll be like, hey, can I try that? I've never been in a situation where somebody wasn't, using it. I demand a post-level poem. There once was a level, and your mom. That's the poem. Did I hit next? I did not. Next. Old poem. Very avant-garde, short. No, new poetry school concepts. No rhyming. No meter. 377WG. May or may not have stolen it to try. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I would. If somebody had one of those and then they sat down, right? I would immediately, without being able to help myself, I would like take it for a spin. I would be like, oh, let me try this, and just start doing it without waiting for confirmation. Yeah, I'm doing all right. We went to the farmer's market and wandered around. And I swear I've been this year. I don't know if the prices got worse or if I wasn't looking at food prices, but one place wanted $13 for €1 without anything, just €1. Just €1. Fries were like an extra $8 or whatever. Is there a specific point you want me to take a look at here? Beetroot? Or Squire Boo's Haunted Mansion? I think that was. Try out Sir Squire Boo's Haunted Mansion. Looks like I have not. Let's take a peek. Cupcakes. And let me be clear. Not a big fucking cupcake or like a giant muffin-sized cupcake kind of thing. Little tiny, probably 60-gram cupcakes, like in between a mini cupcake and a regular size cupcake. These tiny little things that they scoop out a ton of stuff in and then fill the fucking thing with buttercream. Like the inside's full of buttercream and the top is covered in buttercream for $5. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I know how much cake flour costs. I know it did not quadruple in price. Can you please calm down? Fox can't use it without many pains, so yeah, I mean, somebody should be scooting around with it. That's probably really fun when you can't move, is to watch somebody else running around on your scooter going wee. Or putting the cats on it, which immediately is also something you should do. When are you going to become clear? You seem pretty opaque to me. I have a button. See? Boom. Fully clear. Almost 100%. Cats do not want to sit on the seat of the scooter. Oh, that's too bad, because that feels fun. But eggs? Somebody just gave us 4 dozen eggs, but not from the farmer's market. We didn't see any eggs at the farmer's market. There's a lot of produce from the local Asian communities for very good prices, and then there's a bunch of hot food for insane prices. Yeah, just absolutely bonkers prices. One place was selling fried cheese curds, and if you're too far away from places that have cheese curds to know what they are, they're just little tiny pieces of cheese that are fried. You refuse to ride in the little basket. I feel like that's what netting is for. And a gentle, like, leash thing. Sports. Hey, what the fuck is that pixel? What is that one brown pixel? Do you guys see that? Yeah, you guys see that? That's not me. That's the game. What is that pixel? None of the other semi-solids have that pixel. What is that? How'd you put this pixel here? How'd you put this one weird pixel here? Real brown pixel. Yeah, it's right there. That's the plant decor that I missed? Ah. Oh no, I went back through. Wait, does this matter? Why did I come in here in the first place? I came in here to get red coins that I didn't get. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was just a room where I was flipping the switch kind of thing. Like, it wasn't really clear to me what my objective was. But there's only one other door we can go in, so you'd figure out real quick. I must have missed something in there. Yeah, I was just really blown away by the prices businesses are charging. Like, I know that times are tough, and it's probably tough to get people to buy stuff, too. So you need to make money to cover whatever it's costing you to rent a stall or whatever, but holy shit. $9 loaf of sourdough. $9 loaf of sourdough, man. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I'll just make sourdough at home. Hey, why is the timer timing on me? Sure hope there is some cover on the other side here. But yeah, first little bit here seems fine. Does this job. We did little red coin rooms, got through. Checkpoint, that's good, because we're gonna run out of time. Gonna do it. Yeah, Dale from a bakery is cheap, but even like nice-ish bakeries, like I used to work for Breadsmith. It's like a chain artisan bakery, kinda. So you guys might have them, might not. There's a lot of them. It's a weird chain. You're basically just buying a bunch of recipes, and they don't do anything at all. They don't do any advertising. I don't understand why you would buy a Breadsmith franchise instead of just buying an oven. But bread's fine, you know, stone oven, and a lot of direct baking and stuff. It was cool. Baking was cool. Working there was not. They're selling loaves for $5 or $6. Their prices have increased a little, but within the realm of what I would say seems normal for artisan bread, when you can buy relatively cheap bread for $1 to $2, maybe $3 a loaf for pretty normal bread. $9 for artisan bread just seems crazy. Makes me wonder if he's also crazy when he's not at the farmer's market, if that's farmer's market crazy, or if that's just he's always crazy. But $9 is at that point. I wanted the sourdough. I had the sourdough on a sandwich at a local restaurant and was like, ooh, I want to get some of that. $9 is the point where I get angry. I immediately get angry and think, see the indicators, but also maybe light up the spikes. But when I see $9, I immediately go, I'm not paying that. I'm never paying that for bread. Fuck you. Fuck off. And my immediate thought was, I bet I could make a bunch of sourdough. I bet I could find somebody who sells like a 500-year-old sourdough starter, blend that with wild sourdough, refine it till I have a really nice sourdough recipe, and then just be like, I want the stall next to him, and sell for $1 less. And be like, my sourdough's a year older than his. Like, charging that much goes from, I'm a little mad at you for existing and for being like this, to, I want to start a spite business to hurt you. You fucking dick with your $9 fucking bread. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been too mad if maybe the spikes were just the teeniest bit lit up. Maybe you put an arrow just a little bit behind them or something. So go in the lit up hole. Oh my god, really? What are you doing? Sports. Did I miss a indicator, or is that supposed to just be mean? Marker basket. Yeah, pretty much all bakeries, yeah, will sell their stuff for cheap, and if they don't sell it for cheap, they usually give it away. And you can figure out where they give it to and probably get it there. Food pantries usually don't check your income. You can just go get free food. Yeah, I can't see those spikes, bud. So I thought fully lit path must be the answer, not the only path with no anything around it. Oh my god, I don't like this room. This room needs more light. Anio Lel, how you doing tonight? This was a mushroom. Tired. Yeah, been there. Bakeries. Also, if you're ever really hard up or a bum, go to bakery dumpsters. There is almost always going to be bread there, and bread doesn't really spoil super fast, so it's usually viable even in, you know, summer. Oh yeah, there's more brown dots. What makes those brown dots? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's up with all the wrong choices here, but it's really easy to accidentally sail into the spikes here if you're just trying to proceed. Ideally, I'd like to know when something's dangerous. The fact that some deadly things are labeled and some aren't also just feels mean rather than helpful. It communicates to me that, okay, well, I can't trust the labels in the level, so I can't really trust anything in the level. Be sure. Can't kill him on a slope. If I kicked that over there, idly just kicking it into the corner, it would be stuck there. So if I need this to proceed, that would also be a bitch. So maybe don't do that, especially since it gives off a small amount of light, so the player kicking it forward to see where they're going is something they might just naturally do. They'll probably have more gaps over there so the player can get the spring back if they toss it in the corner. Yeah, and it looks like it's mandatory to progress. So if you just did like an idle kick, like just without thinking, you would just be deathlocked now. Oh my god. Very annoying level to not give the player any mushrooms at all in, also. Considering how much of it is requiring us to be careful and not trust you at all, it means I have to do shit like this to see if I can tell if I could even jump over there. I don't know if I could. I don't know what I can and can't trust. Yeah, anytime you can light the way, or even just give the player coins or whatever to indicate when it's clear, especially when you're lying to the player about what's safe, you really should be indicating outside of that where something is safe. Oh. Yeah, definitely hit some of the pitfalls of a night level where we just can't see things that we need to see. Hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So, the cycle timing on that is very annoying with where the boo ring is. I think that's going to be consistent, isn't it? Having to duck under the boo ring is very annoying. Oh my god, this fucking boss fight. That's almost... I guess we'll give it one more shot, but this boss fight's terrible. Yeah, after the irritation of what we already kind of ran through there, I'm glad there's a checkpoint right before it. This is the absolute kind of thing where you should be giving the player a mushroom. Setting me up to not even be able to, like, first cycle that part of the boss and having to learn, like, where to be in each cycle with no capacity to even take a hit is such an annoying way to set up a boss fight. Especially these, we also have these little pinchers. The thing showing me, like, there's the pit, the room with the pits, where there were multiple spike pits that we couldn't clearly see. You only labeled some of the pits, which means the arrows weren't trustworthy because some of the pits were going to be labeled and some of the pits were not. Yeah, you would hugely benefit from offering the player a mushroom in a level like this. Just because having absolutely no fault tolerance when the player can't see so much of what's expected to them and can very easily be put in a position where they're just dead due to cycle. Why? Cycles don't line up cleanly either. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Why is it this many hits? Why is it this many hits? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving when I die. Oh my god. Am I gonna cycle die? No. Almost. Jesus Christ. 7 minutes in hell? Oh, like 7 minutes in heaven? You go in a dark closet, but instead of kissing, you just get pissed off. I.e. with boo ring magic. Boo ring magic? Yeah, let's pull up the viewer here. We might be able to make a little more sense of what we're seeing without the darkness overlay. Okay, browser. Okay, so key door, checkpoint, and then we came through this pipe. Turn off the grid here. Then we did the little boo chase sequence here. It was pretty much fine up to there. Then we had unlabeled death pipe, where we can't possibly see what's down there because of the POW state. We can't see the spikes, so we just have a lit up pit that jumping in kills me. Then we have labeled spikes with skull platforms, showing me, okay, there's death over there. It's still easy to slide into, and we'd be better off indicating that the spikes were here with an arrow or something, because again, I've never played the level. It was easy for me to slide into them, stupidly. We fall down here. We have more of that behind the arrows. We have a pit pointing down that was a death pit, so that's the arrow that, you know, I guess it doesn't lie to you, but again, shows you this is a death pit. This one doesn't. So it immediately made me feel like, well, I can't trust any of the indicators here. If some of these are going to be like labeled, this is death. This is just an unlabeled death pit that we can't possibly see in. So it's basically a 50-50, weird 50-50. Made me hesitate, and then made me unhappy. Like, well, I feel like I can't trust the indicators when it's a very easy thing to solve by showing the player where death is. Light up the spikes a little bit. Accidentally running into spikes and being surprised is not a skill issue, it's just a dick move. And it's a dick move you have no capacity to understand because you always know where the spikes are when you made the level. More labeled death pit. But my immediate thought, of course, then was, well, is it? Are we doing that on purpose? And we came up here for the spring, which again, I'd strongly recommend expanding this because the player may use the spring to see what's in front of them and just kick it forward. Sports. Oh my god. Then we loop back through the checkpoint room, which again, doesn't feel like clever reuse of space, especially when we have no power-ups. It feels like, oh my god, so you're recycling content to make the level longer when we already had some time pressure in just the first chunk there, which was a lot shorter than this next chunk. And we finally make our way to the next checkpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits for your boss fight. In the dark, where I'm guessing you had a really specific pattern that you were using as you worked your way through this that was very consistent for you. But for me, it was extremely frustrating to be in a position where it's like, okay, I need to pay enough attention to the boos to make sure I can slip under them. And the cycle of these coming out of the blue pipes wasn't tied into the position of anything else. So every single one was like, okay, the switch flipped, I got to get up there and I got to do it. But I also need to pay attention where everything was. And it was micromanaging rather than challenging. It was way too many hits. It would have hugely benefited from offering the player a power-up. And simply from moving the boo ring up a little bit so that I would only have to duck with a mushroom and could just not jump, being most of the challenge there, rather than having to duck and stand still. Puts you in a really awkward position with both of these guys coming. I would also say, fuck this bottom thing entirely. If you want to have a thing on the bottom, do one boo that loops all the way around. So then the player can at least keep moving in one direction and isn't in that position where we got like bullshit pincer attacked here, just because there was basically nothing we could do while we were trying to get to the right cycle to try to get up here, and there was nothing left there. We were just dead. The whole thing kind of sets that up and makes a really, really tedious fight. It's definitely fixable, but a lot more consideration needs to be made for, like a lot more conscious consideration of the player can't see in the dark. I know where everything is. It really just kind of helps to light up every point of interest as much as possible. If you want to not light up points of interest, if you're like, no, I think that spikes in the dark that you run into is fun, that's cool, then you at least need to give the player a tiny bit of fault tolerance by giving them a power-up or something. It's still an annoying way to proceed through a level. You could argue, well, Nintendo did some of that and dumb shit like that in some levels that they made, but they pretty much always, in 100% of cases, will give you power-ups in every level they've ever made. Ooh. I should have breathed more during that rant. Okay. We're going to finish looking at this thing from Pixel that we started on and started to get mad at and almost made it to the checkpoint. MLQ 4th. Oh, Box, I don't remember if you passed out. I don't know if you care. Or if you're taking notes for, that looks like a wiener. For when you end up playing levels again, but that, thing that somebody just submitted in the bandwagon library yesterday, Caveman IRL, for, feedback, wasn't perfect. Somebody's first attempt at a troll level, But their anti-soft lock was, instead of an anti-soft lock, it was a pinball machine. It was a little pinball machine with a wiggler who gets pinballed around until it gets slammed into you, and it was really cute. And now I want somebody to make a whole level where you just keep getting crammed into a pinball machine and murdered. It was short, and all the criticism I had for it kind of dissolved when I saw that room. I was like, oh my god, this is adorable. This is the wrong level. I am not doing this. Oh, yeah, it's a downloaded level. Remember. Words are hard. Bored. It was good, though. I definitely got a giggle out of it. That part was good enough to make everything else okay. Go in here. Have the knowledge. Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't a esports SMB1 dark level. Darkness annoying in Super Mario Bros. Okay. This is not about as much progress as I made last time. Wow. Cast this. We're close. Oh, now we will make less progress. Anti-progress. That is my maker ID. How you doing, Mr. Wicked? That's all I needed. Bye. That's ominous. If you're gonna boo all my levels, that's fine. Gross. Now I know whose ult it is. Ah, there we go. I have so few rules. I was gonna say, I was like, you know, that's like the N-word to me, and I was like, well, no, that makes light of other people's really, really negative experiences, but, you know, it doesn't carry the exact connotations as the N-word. But, I get hyper-focused on and can't let go of games once I start them and want to finish it most of the time, so I went all the way through it. And I was so mad, and I kept getting more mad, being like, no, it's gonna come around, and then at some point you're like, this is just the game, it's just like this. And then you hold out hope for like, well, maybe they'll do something really cool at the very end. That's always a possibility. They did not. We're all tired of that ring. I am. I really feel like, especially for rants that are like off-the-shelf rants, I should have buttons. I should have a button like, here, here's the rant. A little pop-up puppet VTuber explaining why I hate something. Oh god, that's annoying. Okay. That is actually, even when I know it's there, that's very hard to react to. That would be a good use for the puppet. I've been trying to think of some use for it now that I'm really angry at YouTube. Heartened. What would you call that? Kind of like angry disenfranchised? I don't know. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. It's pretty wiggly on the way to the checkpoint, too. It's good today. That shot in there is just perfect. You are streaming on YouTube. I think I'm technically live on YouTube. I'm live on all the platforms, I think. I haven't checked the little dongle in forever. But I don't check them or pipe the chats into each other, and I just kind of let it go. I figured if anybody clicks on it, it's like, oh, this is neat, they could figure out that it says, like, go to Twitch. I think I'm live on YouTube and, Kick, because there's a tool for it. I saw there's a better tool for it. And somebody is telling me you can go live on TikTok. Oops, I'm an idiot. You can go live on TikTok now without having 1 million followers. So I thought it'd be kind of funny to just pipe that in there and not be vertical because I don't care. And literally just have the stream title be like, fuck off TikTok. Watch it on Twitch. Because I would actually be fine with getting banned. I would be totally fine with getting banned on TikTok. I can make a new account if I ever really need to care. But no, a couple of months back I got banned on YouTube for spam, and deceptive practices. They refused to explain why. And if you are not a paid YouTube content creator, like if you're not a partner, there's no way on earth for you to talk to a human, and their official support path, I shit you not, is Twitter. They're like, go tweet at this account on Twitter. Sports. Which took like weeks to get resolved, and then they refused to ever explain what happened or why. They just said it was a mistake. And when that happens, oh, fuck off. Yeah, there's too much stupid spaghetti shit on the way over here. When that happens, there's no explanation. If you're using your primary YouTube account, which most people would be doing is whatever their Google account is, you lose everything. You lose every channel you're subscribed to. It's no longer accessible, and you can't get that information out, and YouTube will not respond to any emails because you're fucking banned. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. And you can't extract it. I tried because I have, the only way I watch YouTube is through my subscriptions. So I tried exporting all my YouTube data, and I pawed through everything. You can't export your videos anymore. You can't export fucking anything. The tiny bit of data that you can get is a little bit of personal data. And you can't get your subscription list or anything like that back. Like, it's just, oh, I'm too far to the left. To the right. Yeah, the hyperspeed is tough to react to. It's, even when you know it's there, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it. I would really like some landmarkingers. Yeah, it was just a mess. I've untangled my YouTube accounts entirely, and I'm using my totally separate from Hot Fist personal account for YouTube. And I went back through all the comments I made once I was unbanned, and there is no way any of my comments, like, it's not like, oh, that could be a violation. The only thing I ever offer is, like, maybe feedback, and at worst, it's stuff like, Linus from Linus Tech Tips has a bad perspective on ad blocker, blah blah, and then rambling about it, but not like, fuck that guy, he's a cunt. Like, not even that. It's not even that. It's not even me calling people dipshits. I don't get in the comments and argue. If anything, it's a comment for video creators and nothing else. I could not care less about YouTube comments. So I have no fucking idea what happened. I have no idea what system misfired. And it sucks. Okay, then I guess just big jump? Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly clear where it happens. We can just kind of jump as we scroll the screen, but it's still pretty awkward. I really hope the checkpoint is right here, because that is a long segment before we get to it. So the troll is hold right, doesn't work, and you need to jump, I hope. Quite a long segment. Yeah, and it sucked. It did suck, because I really wanted to make, I had this whole thing, a ton of slides made, for this, sort of puppet stuff that I was planning to do. I had a bunch of really cool stuff, for talking about, I was putting together a really long video. I have a pretty cool outline for it, what happened with Nintendo and Yuzu. I was particularly interested in it because I was paying close attention to the emulation scene when Tears of the Kingdom leaked. And it was very entertaining, and I found some pretty hard to dig up knowledge through digging around in links in Wayback Machine, and then taking those links that were removed but visible in the Wayback Machine and putting those in the Wayback Machine, and finding lost tweets, very lost tweets of somebody who got very mad at the Yuzu team and implied that they did something about it. I think I figured out who got them in trouble, who basically leaked what was happening in there. They blocked... Oh, fuck off. They blocked me on every single platform. And changed their profile status on a bunch of platforms to I don't want to be involved in the Yuzu thing, don't talk to me, when I was trying to contact them. So, I'm pretty sure that was also confirmation that it's probably them. Otherwise, they probably would have just been like, no, I don't care about Yuzu, fuck off. They acted really suspicious. So I was pretty excited to put all that together. I had a whole thing, was doing some stuff with the puppet. Was pretty excited. I thought that would be a really fun way to branch into making videos where I yell about stuff that's interesting. And then YouTube, the hammer brought the hammer down, and it just ruined all my interest. Like, why bother? Like, it would be really fun to make that, but like, what if YouTube bans me and refuses to explain why? Oh, and that's the other thing that took the piss out of me. I also just paid somebody for doing some editing to do edited YouTube video for me, and got that uploaded. Maybe doing some like Mario Maker. Very heavy on the spaghetti prone beginning. The beginning is very spaghetti prone. There's a lot of it. And the more I want to get back to, the more esports frustrated I'm getting that it's not easier to push through. That, like, I've gotten caught a couple of times by that Blowy Joey startup animation there, and it can catch the corner of me. Yeah, very, very annoying. I'm not sure exactly what the gag setup is there, other than that starts moving, but mostly it has just tilted me in a way that felt bullshit. I figured I would just bounce on it. Wrong. Yeah, sometimes the app doesn't work on that, too. I thought it was positional at first, but it looks like sometimes it just doesn't work and you can get through there. Oh. Getting annoyed. I really would like to touch the checkpoint and see what is from there. But yeah, I do feel like, even considering the preloaded knowledge we had yesterday, we spent 12 minutes getting back to where we were, and still haven't been able to grab the checkpoint, which is frustrating. Feels like too much was loaded in here. This is definitely one of those, well, I have all these ideas, so I want to use all of them. So maybe it's okay if each checkpoint is a fucking minute and a half apart. That is wrong. Yeah, and like the placement of that necessitates that I hit it and back up. It's very easy to forget that it's there, and it's in an annoying position. If it was a little higher, I might be able to hold right through it, rather than like spaghetti bad react, and that's what catches me each time. Okay, there we go. Happens if we go backwards. We died. Died a little bit. Yeah, I just paid somebody to edit down a YouTube video and upload that, and that was actually doing okay. That was getting some views and picking up a little bit of steam. I did the pay Google for ad placement for like 20 bucks worth, and then it used it in like 2 days, and I was like, dude, fuck that. But it continued to pick up from there. I think it got maybe 2,000 views in a couple of days, which isn't great. It's not like I'm gonna be partner, but... Yes, I'm dead. But it was some views. It made me think, okay, maybe if I spent a little bit of time on this, a little bit of money, it could mean more Twitch views, more levels. I don't have to do anything. Maybe eventually be self-sustaining. That would be nice. Is that all a panic setup? Yeah, the turtle's a panic setup there with the load-in. That's kind of a clever use of the load-in, of the time before the game starts moving. I feel like the use of it isn't that great, because we didn't even panic the first time. We stood there and we were like, what was that? And then I went in the wrong place. Now I can't go in there. that was kind of a cute setup for slamming the moon into me. That was silly. But yeah, immediately after that too, the all momentum was lost in that video. I'm sure your account gets just absolutely pissed on for placement after a ban. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we just jump when that happens. That one's at least easier to react to. I actually haven't looked in forever. I really hate watching numbers go up, but let me see here. This.com 2, I think? What was the stupid channel? Yeah, it was Hotfist. Why does that channel say it's gone? Well, that is a problem for later, I guess. Yeah, that's a problem for later. Okay, hang on. I'm logged in over here, so let me look really quick here. Oh no, primary one is Hotfist VODs. So other one's probably Hotfist. I just forgot to update the links. Although I guess it doesn't matter. Nope, can't find it. Gonna look into it later. Nope, just kidding. Gonna go look at it now, because now I'm worried. Yeah. Nope, it pretty much stopped right there at right a little over 2,000 views. Dumb. Okay. And yeah, I'm guessing absolutely all discoverability gets shut down. Like, no, this was a previously banned account, so we'll no longer display anything. I could, now that I'm not banned, make a new YouTube account and use that. That would probably be the smart way to do it if I did ever want to pursue that. Ugh. Yeah, see, I started talking myself into it, thinking, no. This setup looks familiar. Oh, maybe I could get back to that. Maybe I could upload it. That would be kind of smart, right? And then, no. No, there's probably a blacklisting as like a post-ban thing. Why are you telling me not to go in this pipe and yes to go in the other pipe? Is it literally just gonna be you lied to me? Oh my god. Yes, but in a funny way. Wow. Oh no. No. Come back. Oh, I don't want to do it without Link. Okay. What's the star for? Oh, this is gonna be fucking annoying. Yeah, forcing a wait is so annoying. Forcing a weird wait is crazy annoying. Is that saw blade a mercy mechanic? What the hell is this star for? Oh my god, yeah, this is fucking frustrating. Nobody's point in making an anti-soft lock should be to make something so frustrating that I don't want to do it. I know I'm not the exact filter of when something is or isn't too hard, but I feel like the inclination to make something frustrating and punishing is far too high. Because now I'm very, very, very annoyed, especially since this just happened to me. So this is a mandatory part of the level, is you have a stupid fucking thing that I have to deal with. I'm just gonna wait, hopefully, for a fucking mercy mechanic. But because of the almost unavoidable setup, which was cute and was funny, you've completely ruined the joke. And instead been like, yeah, the punchline is that tastes like piss, right? Because I piss in your mouth. Disappointing. You wasted a pretty kind of funny setup of, I guess, wrong pipe. Just teleport to wrong pipe, but very annoying. At least there's a mercy mechanic. A full 4 minutes into the fucking level. Better than nothing. Okay, at least that's easier than not spaghetti. Esports. Esports. Oh, I'm an idiot. I see it now. Did it wrong. Yeah, that was long. We spent a lot of time waiting for that. I would target 60 seconds for a mercy mechanic, but honestly, if your goal is not to frustrate the player, which it always should be, then the mercy mechanic could present the, could be presented almost instantaneously in almost all cases. Because then it's, one, to people who have enough pride to be like, no, I can do the anti-soft lock. It's a little offensive, it's disrespectful in a way that's kind of funny. And, gives the player the opportunity to engage exactly as much as they want with the anti-soft lock. Okay, don't go back and pipe. That triggers very early, too. It's very easy to do that wrong, and it's hard to tell exactly where the point is for that. That door tells me you're reusing the same anti-soft lock, which, especially when it's really annoying, is in poor taste. Okay. Yeah, it's in a weird position there where that actually fires off. And it really feels like maybe that's probably my better bet. Is doing the dash there, and then for some reason there's a weird spaghetti punish, I guess, for the dash. Weird too. Let me give it a sec.
Spaghetti
meatballs. A little bit of spaghetti and a little bit of meatballs. Get the taste of being grumpy out of my mouth. For a minute. Till I get bamboozled back into the anti-soft lock. Get a little nicotine. I just went down on the nicotine level too, so frustration might be a little high. But we're in the home stretch. Next 2-ish months should be the last bits of nicotine, and it's very low. It's at 0.2 0.025 milligrams per milliliter. So, at this point, milligrams of nicotine. How many milligrams of nicotine in a tomato? 7 picograms. No, 7 micrograms per gram of tomato. Boy, that's hard to sort out. So that should scale. No, that doesn't scale to grams per. I'm not doing the math. I'm not doing the math. But a puff is probably about a handful of tomatoes. Numby, how you doing tonight? Trolls indeed. It's been a little frustrating. I'm gonna move on pretty soon. Some of the most clever setups that are legitimately funny, that have gotten like a laugh out of me, have almost always been spoiled by bad choices like right after, and it just puts a bad taste in your mouth. Spoiled. A little spaghetti prawn. This is a weird... You don't go in the pipe when you do this, right? You do not. So that is definitely the way to do it. It's funny that somehow I still hit that even while I'm getting teleported. Yeah, and a lot of kind of random happenings. We're definitely starting to lean more towards that, where bad things are just happening to me. Jeez. I think that was correct. I think that was the troll, was that if you hit the block jumping over the other blocks, then you get pained. Oh. Can I see the data upload in my little tool here? No. No. Oh, coordinated upload anyway, so I wouldn't know. But I do wonder when the last review. This. This. What's that? Huh. Supposed to be loading. I assumed it was holding up like a little black and white flower. Some of the small Twitch emotes, like, they're so small that it's hard to read unless you mouse it over, which can be kind of funny. You actually slide pretty far there once you let off, by the time the teleport fires off. That's why. Okay, so that one isn't fake, so that was the setup, is the fake one was meant to not only hurt me, which, by the way, if this fake one is here to gaslight me into... Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck you. Into, jumping at the other one and setting off the next troll, I feel like it doesn't have to kill me. Like, you don't have to kill me showing the right way and showing the wrong way, and everything doesn't have to be a death over and over again, especially in a level where we're 100+ seconds in between each checkpoint. It's shitting the bed to constantly have every single setup have fatal consequences. Yeah, the fish was just a fuck you thing. It wasn't even like a spaghetti trap, it was just a full-on, like, oh, I should put more fish in. I do not understand what the possible thought process there could have been other than, I should put more fish in. So I'm gonna get teleported in the box. And get sprung into the box. And a level that's heavy with teleporting, that's a much more analog way to set that up. But it seemed really clear something was gonna happen, so I was gonna have to have a light touch. Also, the level has so far been... Oh god, I remember this. I must have looked at a previous iteration of this level that used this setup, because I remember that setup and getting furious at it. I think there was an anti-soft lock that involved something like that, and then the guy insisted it was possible, and then it became clear that it wasn't. I was like, no, you go do it. But it was literally an untested anti-soft lock that wasn't possible. Gonna be something. Yeah, I definitely feel like we shifted after the first bunch being, oh my god, this is the same anti-soft lock. I'm not doing it. We definitely looked at a previous version of this. I wonder if there's a way I can do that I can like warn myself. I guess if I download it again, I'll see that it's here. Let me put it up higher so I can... Oh, no, I probably won't. I'm gonna put it here. Somebody's playing all my courses. Probably someone who's mad. Good. Next. Next is none. Okay. Anybody else looking for playtesting? The troll Discord. No. Any other submissions I didn't take a look at yet? Oh, there are several unjudged levels. Maybe they need more judges. Wow, wow, wow. Can't post because I don't pay for that shit. You might be able to find your maker ID using makercentral.io. But yeah, it is silly that we have to pay for it to even be able to like access our levels. Oh, Dumpster Trees level. I remember we played that. Oh, that's also why I wish I could judge, because then I could put stuff in there. Some of these are more than a week old. Maybe they want more judges now. Ask. Well, let's start from where I know I played. I played that one from Dumpster Tree and I liked it a lot. QassemGame. I don't know who that is. Made back in 2020, re-uploaded to fix a soft lock. Esports. Let's take a peek. 89. W7M. 99%. It's okay. Don't find them then. Oh. I'll take a look at and offer feedback for any levels. But man, am I tired of boss rush levels and bad boss fights. Oh, that's the OCW code. What's wrong with me? 50M. M. HGT. I do really hope we get a new Mario Maker with the Switch 2. I'm not holding my breath. H3G. I did have the wherewithal to pull down all the bad levels that I had up. Most of the levels I have up, there are levels up that could use work, but are overall okay. Gandhi, thanks for dropping something in there. How you doing tonight? And then there are some good levels still up, but I don't have any bad levels up. Well, I have one bad troll level. You know what I mean? And let's take a peek. See what we see. Krad was a streamer, all I recall. A lot of times when people are calling out a streamer, levels are often stupid. So it's not jump right away? Ah, weird. What's the... Cloud block right here. Okay. The only other interactable is that. Nothing. I'm unable to figure out how to proceed from the very first room with several wrong answers. And it doesn't feel like I can make it over that guy. I can try. That doesn't trigger anything. That doesn't trigger anything. Oop, replacing it with something else. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do from the first room here. Oh, is it literally just run and hold forward? Hold right? Someone was broken. What is this? It's literally hold right. Okay, that is a pretty awkward setup. Took me longer to figure that out than I would like. I can kill that guy. There's a pipe here. Ooh, there is a cat. Crackers. Hello. He's up there sniffing the drugs. Very lazily. Where'd a flunk go, but I don't know why. Is still cat, yes. He is on the green screen. That is on top of my shitty old hot tub, and he will stay there. Probably for a while. So he will be a part of the stream until he isn't. Or until the other one comes and tries to bite his testicle area. Okay. Well, I think I immediately found cheese. And immediately soft-locked myself. Oh, wait, I took damage. Oh, there we go. I held up and I died. Okay. Well, let's check the pipe without the hat, see what we see. We get ouched. 2020 troll level. Oh, weird. Okay. That fucks up depending on how you do that, too. On the top here. Take damage. Get coin. I was supposed to go back in pipe. Spring tells me back in pipe. It would be pretty easy to indicate that with an arrow next to the word YOLO. Be kind of a funny setup, too, but that's fine. Esports. General feedback when fixing and re-uploading level from 2020. Consider if it may need any other improvement. I definitely can get that again. I'm not sure if I want to or if that's cheese. I still have no idea what YOLO means. It means you're only... I was trying to think of something funnier than the actual answer, and my brain refuses. You only live once. Now you know. Now you can never not know again. Yeah. Yellow opens. lesbian operas. That's what it is. Tell people that. Oh, I can break this, and then I can get another one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's cheese or not. The bomb block there is pretty easy to break, though, because you give me a friggin' spike shellman. So that feels like cheese. Angry thwomp noises. That's what those were. So that's definitely cheese. Well, at least I have something to offer. Hint. Do this. Yeah, I just did it. Can I break? I think I can break out of the box here, bud. Vulpolox, thanks for dropping a love in the queue. Yeah, I think I could use the cheese to break out of this box. I don't know how far that gets me. You auto lick one. Probably, yeah.
Hiwa has started following.
Thanks for the follow. Hiwa. That's a name. Certainly a name. Doot. This is an OCW level. Let me grab it. This is from QassemGame. Bow. How you doing tonight, Vulpolox? Hawauzuawa. Your icon looks exactly like the icons of accounts that botted me a week back, where they all had a similar looking red icon. Oh, I forgot it. That looked kind of AI generated. They all had, yeah. I mean, I assume it wasn't. I feel like that would be really dumb. But I looked because I was like, huh. Gonna call him cheese. Who's the cheese? Yeah, it is an OCW level, and it's on so it's both. And the level code is on screen. I just grabbed it out of the thing because there was nothing in queue. And we'll keep looking at it for a little bit. Then I'll do the levels in queue, and then either I'll come back to it, or probably I'll try a different one, because this seems pretty unpolished. Not great. Please. Like, I think I have string cheese. Maybe I will have some. You good at shell levels? No. No, I am not. That's what we're doing. Now, is this a solution, or was I supposed to damage boost through the top blades up there? Okay. What happens if I escape the matrix here? Yeah, single shell jump I can probably pull off. If you're going harder than that, like weird drops where you're kicking them behind you, where you're dropping them on a wall, kicking them behind you, and bounce off them, that's a tough setup for me. Double shell jumps is mostly just a no. And then I die. Oh, now I know. Esports. Esports. Who the fuck always redeems the cat treat reward? So, Box Gaming and wife KC2 something, KC2VN? Casey, are generally on it almost at the beginning of stream, pretty much always. They get to it. And I must limit cat treat intake, so you have to be on the money. They're just here for the cats. They're here for the cats, and then they're gone. Then they're out of here. Box is usually partially conscious through more of the screen. Case is often always here for more, but they're mostly interested in the cats. The cats are what they are most interested in. This will let me big jump. That's the thought there. Pipe? You could just let me see that. Nice. Can't go back in there. Ban me. Okay, wrong answer was the right answer. That was a little obvious. Checkpoint. Okay. I feel like there should be a more expensive tier for more expensive cat treats. More expensive tier for just getting more cats to give more treats to. And extra expensive tier of, go give cat treats to somebody else's cat. What? What is that hint? I can't meaningfully interpret that hint as anything. And you go get a literal fish and give it to him? That's not very many. Not very many for a literal fish. For having me go on a fish-related journey? Are we supposed to be able to grab one of those? We're supposed to be able to grab this? I feel like I am not well restrained in what I am allowed to do here. Did that make this impossible now? Okay. That's the setup. Yeah, so that's supposed to be a face there on the right. Okay. I'm the only imaginary person here? Prove it. There's probably a bot. There's probably a bot in chat. Bots don't exist. Fish can be purchased and stored in the freezer, but then I don't know if cats want to eat frozen fish, but I feel like probably not. Maybe they'll eat frozen fish. Yeah. Figured it was gonna be something. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, a lot of low-hanging stuff here that kind of sticks out. And I know, you know, 2020, old troll. But, also miss some of the soft locks on your journey to fix. Oh, I don't need the star. I don't need any of this. How many fisties give the cats harder drugs? Where do I get harder cat drugs? Because I'm pretty sure I can't buy cat morphine, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's probably the same as the human morphine. Oh, you can get ivermectin for horses at, Fleet Farm. Farm and Fleet, Menards, whatever your local farm and supply store is. But, probably can't get horse heroin. Catnip resin. They don't want to smoke it, though. They'll be bad at it. They got tiny little lungs. I have silver vine somewhere, but it's not really more high. Okay. For you to give the cats a pickle? I got pickles. But I feel like they also wouldn't... Crackers might eat a pickle. Crackers might absolutely go to town on a pickle. For a second and be like, man, that is not better food. Esports. There is, I learned, a limit to how many channel point rewards you can have. Because I thought it would be funny if I just kept adding more and more insane things in there, and then, you know, the buffet of stupid shit you can scroll through. No, it limits you to fucking 50 for some reason. I had to remove some of them to make room for crowd control stuff the last time that we did it. And it was really annoying because I wanted to just leave all that shit in there. And keep adding dumb shit in there. Like, it would be funny to be like, yeah, I could draw a pickle. That would be funny. I'll draw a pickle and I'll give the cats a pickle. And then I'll eat it when they don't eat it. I've usually got a bunch of stuff. I've almost always got pickles, like pickled cucumbers, because I really like those, little tiny petite dills. I used to call them midget dills, and then finally, years later, after it was a slur, somebody pointed out to Milwaukee Pickles, like, hey, you probably should stop putting that slur on the pickles, or realistically, nobody cares, but somebody's probably mad about it. Well, no, the channel point rewards cost nothing. Or benefit nothing. That's just fake made-up currency for nothing. But yeah, I mean, it costs no real money to have a slightly longer list. Realistically, I can't imagine it's significantly more infrastructure to have more dumb things on the list, especially when I generate the pictures and all the text. All they do is have a list that does a thing. I mean, it definitely could. And I feel like having an absurdly large number being available would be really funny. Yeah, pickled pickles, pickled mushrooms, pickled peppers, and usually pickled carrots and onions. I pickle my own carrots and onions. Sometimes mushrooms. Pickled mushrooms don't come out as good as the store-bought ones, though. Pickled carrots, on the other hand, I pickle a carrot better than any of the pickled carrots I've had. And they are fucking tasty. And they are unbelievably low calorie. Because it's a fucking carrot. With nothing in it except the fucking vinegar. Fucking delicious. Baby carrots are already cut up and ready to go. You give them a quick rinse. You put them in your pickling solution. Fucking good. Okay, so that was just a rush check thing? Ugh. I can't understand your hint. There's a secret fire flower in the corner somehow? Under some donuts? What does that mean? I'm getting a little annoyed at this level. Yeah, I mean, we definitely found more than enough stuff that would be worth, I need to find a good troll level. Somebody needs to bring me a good troll level. That would definitely be worth taking a look at for more to fix. No idea what's wrong with me. You know, it's a 2020 level, and it's worth definitely considering. Like, this is an older level, doing older trolls. It's from an older time. I definitely get that, but if nothing else, I feel like it would hugely benefit from keeping the player on the intended path more specifically. There are a lot of opportunities for us to cheese and steal things we shouldn't be able to steal. There's a good amount of confusion in that first room that we sorted out, but I kind of wish there was less wrong choices to make before you try holding right in esports run. They have a user voice thing? There's no way they use that. This is for sure their dumpster of things they don't like. This is what they do. They're like, go give us feedback, and these go directly into the furnace. I would bet that somewhere in their internal documentation for like features to work on, there's a bolded thing that says, do not ever work on anything in user voice. Do not use that as a motivator. That's just there to be a place to tell people to put feature requests so they stop asking us for stuff. I mean, I'll go click the button. But I feel like, considering Twitch's behavior, not just with ads, but like the changes to the mobile app that they made recently, that were universally hated by everyone on the entire planet. Now, one person was like, oh, good, I'm really happy Twitch looks like TikTok now and looks like shit on my phone. I don't think they care about the users. They care about what they think they can get out of the users. That is eyeballs. Ah, I'm using my runoff there. Okay. I understand the hint now, but I am a little annoyed. Oh. Is that easy? No, it is not. So if I go in from the other side, I can go through the door. Okay. That. This is hard to parse. Hit that. I hit it. Dick. Users just have bad taste and ruin it for the rest of us? I mean, maybe. I don't know, though. I mean, it's Amazon, so Amazon also has bad taste. I really think Amazon's only goal with hanging on to the failing platform is they know that this, all this video content is going to be super useful for training AI on, infinite content generation. I really think that's the horrible doomed future of the platform. I don't know if it will actually pull viewers, if people will care at all, but considering the fascination behind AI Seinfeld, maybe. Can I get back up there? Yes, but it would be a hassle to get back up here and get the fire flower. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I was supposed to take damage or if I was supposed to... No, I can't come in here with the fire flower anyway. That's all made up. So yeah, that must have been correct. Yeah, must have been. Well, not all users are on TikTok. That's one thing to remember. There are lots of people who do not like TikTok. I wonder how many people on TikTok don't like TikTok. Like, I wonder how universally people are like, I don't like it, but it's where people are now. Because for a lot of people, that kind of shit is their social media now. Their interactions with people comes from platforms like that. So I wonder how many people also hate it. Move on a sec here. Hoping to make more progress, but we just kind of bumbled into another pretty goddamn long section here. Anything else? No. Okay. Go. Oh, that's kind of cute. Hit that. Okay. Opens the door. Opens a time pressure gag. So I assume there was something else there to put pressure on me, but I didn't see it. Okay. I also didn't see that coming, but I saw something coming and figured the vines are there, I'm gonna touch them. So, ended up being easy to dodge. That was fun. That was a stupid but silly little setup over there. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is where I'm going. This goes to the thing. What do those springs do in the pit over here? Nothing. It does not let me go in the door. Okay. So are we cooking an icicle? Yes, weird. I'd like to be able to see myself while that's happening. Yeah, yeah. That makes more sense. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure that was going to work, but I'll take it. Now I'm death blocked. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, I'll get out of the boot. Well, at least we made progress. Hard to know exactly what to do there to do that right. Well, it's definitely not just jump after it triggers. We have to jump before it triggers? What's the smart thing to do here? Is it just hold up? I'm clearly on the edge here. Tried holding up. I also tried holding jump. Neither of those get me in the door. So maybe jump when I see the icicle start to fall? Yeah, I guess. Finicky. If that's what you're expecting of the player, I would make sure the player can see themselves. I feel like that would help. I feel like that would help a lot. I can get out of boot. That's good. That is going to do something stupid, isn't it? Wow. The rewards for waiting have been extremely high, extremely consistently. I choose none. Okay, weird. No key check for the key. Weird. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting a handle on what we're doing here. Yeah. Well, you can go in the door. Mean to show me the end and not give it to me. Hype. Don't CP0 me. Why? Oh. Oh, I was gonna leave. Okay, cute. 2020, early for fake CP0. Cute. Those are those red coins that we've been seeing the whole level and never needing. Now what? Damn it! That was a good read. Because I was smelling a P-switch. So expecting me to jump there and covering the spread with the fish was really clever. That was actually really good. Why'd you wait so long? Okay, yeah, jump when it falls. Yeah, I do wish that was a little gentler. I also feel like the level needs a really heavy, like, midpoint punish for waiting. You need something horrible if the player waits. I'm not saying like a terrible anti-soft lock, but just some really punishing and memorable thing that will prevent the player from wanting to wait in all cases, so you'll at least have a little anxiety with the decision-making you come with. Because the number of times that just waiting has ended up being a good solution is very high. Sports. Okay, so I guess this whole setup then was a fake out. Let's not trigger the Bob-omb, because I'm guessing that's somehow bad for me. Yeah, all of this is a mislead to make me feel bad. and maybe make me panic? I don't know. Yeah, fake CP1 I have a ton of appreciation for. Setup was good, too. I was legitimately mad, so you get the troll, and you don't have to hurt me. So you still get the whole thing, just nicely. Mercifully. Mercifully. I lost a couple of syllables there. Learn like the last president. Ooh. Man, that call. Man, he should just... I know he doesn't want to say I was just tired on the call. But trying to be like, we got DDoSed by liberals, and they made the quality so bad that he sounded like he was lisping, but it only affected one guy's voice. It's just so amazing. And I can't wait till it comes out that the cleaned up audio was just an AI reprocessed to remove the lisp. Okay, so don't get faked out. Forward and back. That fish is fucking good. That fish did some work. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't love moving around off screen, but it's fine. What? Bikes, coins. I'm struggling to parse that hint into something useful. 4 spikes with coins under them, or 4 spikes with yeah, I'm struggling to parse that into something useful. Boy, what a weird sound effect for the fucking yield boot. There we go. Noted. Is Speedy still stream Mario Maker? I feel like I haven't seen her in forever. I don't really watch Twitch. And I'm guessing she just moved on from Twitter, so that was basically it. She's been doing the championship thing? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are playing around with the stuff. Fake speedruns. It disappointed me so much that the last thing isn't to speedrun the whole game, right? That should have been the legendary challenge. Or the post-legendary challenge, and give us like a built-in rewind thing to keep us on the path, on the straight and narrow, and let us run the whole game, right? That would actually have been great. I could have done a lot better with that NES Champions game. Or avoid the speedrunning thing entirely and go really hard on the WarioWare style classic game like micro objectives. That would have been adorable and tons of fun. Esport. But Nintendo really cut the baby in half, and half-assed, totally appropriating speedrun culture, right down to fucking, like, putting live split in, like, really, guys? Really? And, doing such a terrible job on the objectives, and, like, not even letting you go off the path, like, you can't do a fast clear on, whistle clear on SMB3, Fortress 1-Fort, like, why? What's wrong with you? SMB3 would have been the perfect one to let us do the whole speedrun. Because it's a casually, like, 18 to 20 minute speedrun. Professionally, it's like a 12-minute speedrun. Glitchless to Bowser? Yeah, 12 minutes. That would have been great. Okay, no, we're just going through. Took me a sec. Brain spaghetti. Oh my god. But before NES Champions, was she doing still doing Mario Maker? Did she move on to Variety or move on to a different game? Or the classic get sucked into Super Mario World? I feel like that's where a ton of Mario Maker people started and then go back to, and I also feel like that's where a ton of Mario Maker people get sucked into. Oh, that's good. That's nice. I'm glad there are still, like, long-running Mario Maker people still going. Because it has felt like a lot of the bigger streamers have almost entirely moved on. And I mean, flat out, Super Mario World, better game. Better game, more content, more... Well, not more content, but more high-quality content. So all of these probably hurt? Can't reach? Wait, I could get Big Mushroom. Oh, then I can't get through here. Yeah, it's really sad that Mario Maker has been kind of trapped where it has been. Viewer numbers shrinking. Routinely in the mid-hundreds every day. Yeah, no news about Mario Maker 3. Boy, I sure would like to see it on the fucking Switch 2 as like an early or a launch title. That would make me happy. It would make me happy if that was something they talked about when they started talking about Switch 2 features, but I don't think it's a big enough deal. I do think that it could be worth it to do a Mario Maker 3 early on to make some fucking money, get some Evergreen cash, because the fact that we have backwards compatibility with the Switch 1 on the Switch 2 almost for sure, I feel like means making a new game means more money, but that's just low-hanging fruit. Also, sticking in Mario Wonder and whatever the next Mario game is that comes out could be a really great way to print a little more money as well, to bring in people who are like, well, I could just play Mario Maker 2, but then I can't play Wonder levels. So I have some hope. Or some cope. Oh, okay, that fish is a little too spicy. As good a read as it is, it's hard for me to feel where the trigger is, and I have spaghetti directly into him a couple of times here. You know, I wonder if I could steal that fucking boot out of there with a little bit of work. Maybe. I really hope we see Mario Maker 3 early on. When the Switch 1 released, we had some really good launch titles. We had Breath of the Wild. But the thing that blew me the fuck away was that we had a new Blaster Master game from the people who made Mega Man Zero, and it just felt like an unbelievable, like, gift from God. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is happening? Because Blaster Master's been one of my top 5 games of all time forever. It's definitely my favorite NES game. And it's an absolutely incredibly fun game. And getting a sequel from people, or getting a remake from people who know what the fuck they're doing, and it was great, was unbelievable. So it would be nice if Nintendo tapped into some of that with, like, snipper clips and some of the other things they had, where they had some really good, like, kind of cult hits from first-party and second, third-party developers. I think snipper clips might have been second-party, but I think Nintendo bought them out and now it's first-party, but I don't know for sure. But having some good sleeper hits right at the beginning would be really fun. Esports. Bunch of little things that people just like playing. Mario Maker's kind of up there too, though. People just like playing Mario Maker. Okay. I don't have to go over as far. You know, I'm thinking about the hint and I don't see it. I don't see 4 coins. Is it those 4 coins right there? Yeah, I don't understand that hint. I don't remember seeing 4 spikes with coins or blocks under them anywhere. Cloud coin. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that hint is clear enough. What if 2 of the coins were red? It's... Oh, that might be what they were telling me, is those 4 coins, with the key coins. It didn't seem like there was a way for me to get those, so maybe there's an off-screen thing. I get that, you can't have fake key coins. But then do more key coins, right? Do 2 pink coins in both places, and then just give the player a key with a hidden block. Yeah, getting in there refreshes the timer. I think we can steal one of these. I think I found a little cheese. A little more cheese. I'm coming. Yes, and we don't instantly lose it. Yeah, cheese. Delicious, stinky cheese. Alright, let's get over here. See what we can do with this. We can definitely get soft locked up there. That's an option now. Cheese town. Wow, 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 wow. Any chance I can somehow get to the flagpole? I don't think so. I don't think anything useful happened. Oh, I could do this. I could do... Hang on. What's the re-hit rate on this? Yeah, we can re-hit pretty fast. We might be able to kill that thing and cheese our way to the exit. Okay. Okay, no reason to go down there or try to. Yeah, I would say be consistent with the way you're landmarking something like that, or more things. I think I can steal this further, can't I? I can. Oh no, it doesn't go through. Never mind. Well, oh. That's the setup. Okay. Yeah, you could put red coins in either place and have one of these be a hidden key block. Like literally, that would also work. It would be the exact same setup, it would work equally as well, and then having 2 key coins and 2 regular coins in either place. Yeah, no clouds. It definitely is 4 spikes, but it wasn't the same landmarking. So it didn't exactly stick out. It just felt like, no, that's not right. I dismissed the key coins there as a mislead and moved on with life. I mean, good eye. That's where the key was. But I don't feel like that's quite clear enough landmarking to stick out effectively. You'll excuse me, I have a boot to steal. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just want to see if I can steal the flagpole right there before we, you know, see what the rest is. I'm guessing the key probably goes to upstairs. Oh, fuck off. That's really spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's no benefit to having the player off screen there, and if possible, compressing all that lower would work better. But since it's hard for me to tell when the exact right point is to jump for that to work effectively, it ends up just being a kind of spaghetti trap that it doesn't need to be. That could be entirely improved by making sure the player is visible so they can easily jump when the icicle starts moving. And I know I can see the icicle either way, but I don't know, we're fucking it up constantly. And giving the player the wrong shoe here does make it pretty easy to steal the wrong boot. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to check for it. I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe just a spike there? I bet if you put some spikes there with one-way facing out. Well, I'll draw it up if we get back to it. But I bet if you put some spikes there, the player would bounce into them and always lose the boot. So that should be a pretty easy way to check for it that is not harmful to the player. Okay, now. Ugh. No, we can't do it fast enough to kill it. It looks like it's just on one brick. It'll be hard to do it fast enough to actually kill the thing, if it's at all possible. I can steal this, though, which, you know, is nice. And then we could keep a mushroom into here. That feels dangerous, too, though. Yeah, but no way to pull that through. No way that I'm aware of that we can pull that through there. Okay. Yeah, as funny as that fish was for a read for jumping in the corner here, I think a better thing would be, if at all possible, to trigger the P-switch when we jump for the corner. And then the right answer is to jump and pull back, rather than to jump into it. I think that would still have the same impact that it did initially, while also being less prone to spaghetti. Sports. Or some other type of little landmark or indicator, but I feel like that's the easiest, so just clean that up a little. Okay, proceed. Upstairs, please. Don't like that. What switch state am I supposed to be in? Okay, open. I don't know what the roses were, what the haha missed it thing was, but good game. Yeah, cool. Yeah, there was a lot to like there. There were good segments, good chunks there. I feel like it really came together in the last checkpoint, that we had a lot that was feeling like it missed the mark. It started out rough where we were piling into a whole bunch of wrong options before we figure out the right one, and I feel like we'd do better by just having less options in the first room. There's definitely some cheese, and there was a ton of different ways to get weirdly soft-locked, probably, based on the cheese that we found, as well as just a bunch of ways we can get off intended course. That should all be pretty easy to fix. Nothing else sticks out that I can absolutely recall. Yeah, it really started to come together later. In the later half there. I was a little lazy at first. GG's. Have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, you too. See you later. Yeah, that's hard, because it was rough at first, but I do feel like it really came together. I do feel like it's really worth a rework, though. But it came together. Thanks for popping in there. How was Feel free to bring me levels, if you ever have them. But we're getting to the point where I'm gonna have to start curating like a backup list to come through. I think that a good place to start will be the YMM levels working backwards, and I can just start doing that slow. And then from there, team jump probably, pretty fun stuff. Slippery snowballs. Did you put my own? You put my own level ID in here. I've actually played this level before. I made it. Music and Link. Why does it have Link on there? I'm pretty sure there's no Link because it's Mario 3. Somebody else changed my stuff? Now you can see how it rains snowballs. Oh my god. Level showcase time. Yes. It's an okay level. I kind of wish those were more obviously death pits, but I feel like it's shaped like the top of something, so then you assume it's... It's kind of weird that I dumped you back out at the beginning, but I guess the beginning is right next to the vine that you just kicked open, so that's fine. If I recall, there's a little platforming challenge segment that maybe is a little stupid up here. Snowballs. Why would there be snowballs in storage in town? What was this guy's thought there? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, when a snowball comes down, you see it bounce around, you're like, okay. Back here. Oh, that's not fast enough to definitely be clear what you're doing. Yeah, there should be a snowball in the springs there. Making it clear, like, you want this to bounce back and forth. I should have a snowball pop out from in between the springs would be a much smarter way to do that. Especially since this is partially off screen, so using this to lure a ball back just so that you can get a slightly higher jump on it is a very annoying thing. Oh, well, that kind of shows you what's happening there. Yeah, that kind of serves as a visual hint. That might have been what I was thinking there, is that being able to see that one spawn in and bounce back and forth provides you the visual hint for what that's doing. It'd probably be smart if that pipe was the same color in both places, though. Maybe there was an arrow pointing at it. That's less mandatory. Oops, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I remember my initial thought here was that I was trying to find some platforming thing that was entertaining but not deadly. It was difficult and entertaining but not deadly. I think this kind of works. Yeah, that works. Not bad. Did not recall I could do that. That makes life a little easier. Oh, that snowball must just be down there then. Okay. Oh, can't we steal these? Can we steal one, or are we not allowed to take these through pipes? Fuck off. Bad level. No, we can't take them through pipes. Rules is rules. You'd think you'd be allowed to if the subworld and overworld were both, no, but it's Nintendo. Alright, there's some pinch risk with that guy. Oh, actually, no, it won't close in on the right, will it? Yeah, I think it's, no matter what your position is, I don't think it'll close in on the right, so there's no real pinch risk. It's just a goofy little guy. Esports. Oh. What kind of asshole makes you jump? Oh my god. Okay, mushrooms off of icicles, like, is terrible, but it isn't technically wrong. Like, they're not dead, they're not floating, they have something covering the bottom of them, but it's spikes on the back of a pipe almost. Wait, what is with me and making people climb to the top left-hand corner? Yeah, okay. This actually holds up as a legitimately decent traditional level. And while some of the platforming is a little annoying, I really covered the end of it in dicks, and it's been up this long without issue. Man, go me. Good level. Good level, guy. Yeah, really, really finishes strong. You know, 2 giant snowcocks makes me really happy. For some reason, it won't let me like it. Who changed the tag to Link? And music. Fuck off. Standard and, how long did that just take me? Oh, cleared the data already. I think it was short and sweet. Standard and single player? Let's see. Yeah, that would suck pretty bad in multiplayer, too. Yeah, that was a good level. I think that's a pretty good level. That's a good one. Wow, wow, wow. Vulpolox? Let's see what you got. Yeah. WVN. I have a short P-Switch Kaizo level that I have uploaded to that I also think I have played more recently, and it does. That actually holds up. That is a legitimately good, simple Kaizo level. My 2019 level, Cloudy Castle Expert. It's got a lot of likes. Said to be a castle far above the clouds. Can you find it? I'm gonna guess yes. I'm gonna guess yes. I'm gonna guess finding it isn't optional. We've looked at a lot of like deep cuts, early game levels. It's real after CP2, so it's fake until then. You. This isn't exactly your fault, but Nintendo, you don't have to be like this. Okay? You could shift it over, or you could literally just correct the grass. Have the grass come out. Just layer another little bit of green behind it when there's something there. Like, we don't have to be like this. We're not barbarians. Playing a Super Nintendo game where it's just too much work to fix weird banding issues with the edges of corners. I will say though, I've been working on a ROM hack. I've got maybe 10 hours into it. At least 3 of those hours were spent redrawing tiles to fix corners and outline issues with edges. To double outline all the pipes. Like I did a whole bunch of manual reworks. Oh, and I manually redrew the Yoshi's Island brick in 5 color palette instead of 7. Because I like the square brick over the Super Mario World concrete brick. Okay. That on-off switch placement for a traditional concept is pretty awkward. I would move it up like at least 1 block because it's going to be awkward if the player has a mushroom. It's doable. That's a little awkward. Esports. There's an extra conditional statement and texture. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, dude? See, and this is the worst part, is they did it in some styles. Like the pipe cleanly goes behind the tiles here in New Soup, but it doesn't cleanly go behind the tiles in a ton of other styles. And then there's other things in New Soup that they don't fix, like the edging on corners there. Like, what the fuck? And honestly, if you don't want to do like a conditional thing where it changes based on the thing touching it, okay, I get it. I think that's insanely lazy for a company well known for making high quality decisions, but hey, you know, you want to be dickheads? That's fine. Then make it so it just always works. Just do a flat corner that works with everything. Unround it. Round it away from the tile. Since there'll never be an overlap, it won't matter. At worst, you have a weird looking collision box. That's a little misleading, okay? Like there are an infinite number of solutions, but it's one of those things where it's like, why didn't Nintendo care more? It's also one of the reasons why I just kind of wish we kept pipe stacking. I think pipes should have maintained their unique behavior in Mario Maker 2. I understand the reasons why they wanted to remove pipe stacking, and instead of being like, you're not allowed to stack pipes over anything, just be like, you're not allowed to stack pipes over each other. Although, that gave us some really cool visual options too, and I wish we still had that too. For everything that they think that they fixed, by removing stuff like pipe stacking, they added clear conditions, which gives you the player to make a level where you have to get 999 coins out of 999 Kaizo blocks. I can definitely damage boost my way up there, but I'll wait. I'll do the thing. Oh yeah, that's one of my biggest things that I would love to see in Mario Maker 2 that I'm hoping when they announce it, that would be a good time to give feedback, but maybe honestly now is the time to like look up the email address for directors and people who work on it and be like, hey, can you please do this? And like draft up, honestly, maybe that's the thing, draft it up and then send it to them, and it'll be enough that they'll be like, hey, you guys look at this. Background editor. It works exactly like building levels in Mario Maker, but it has no collision. All the colors are very dark, and you can stick whatever tiles you want into the background. It allows you to build your own, like, basically semi-solid layer backgrounds that have no collision whatsoever for the player, and you could build infinitely detailed backgrounds. You could much more easily tell the player messages if you wanted to, and it would just allow incredible diversity in the way levels look. That, coupled with a palette editor, and I know we'll never get a real palette editor, but if we just got, like, a color slider, right, where, like, we have gray and brown for the stuff colors, and then gray and green for the floor colors in here. It could just be a little tweaker where, like, gray turns brown and green turns purple and stuff like that. Like, they just kind of wind around to other complementary colors that are the same distance away from each other on the color wheel, so you don't have to give people a palette editor. You just let them tweak the palettes to whatever primary focus color and complementary accent colors they want. Like Super Mario Construct. I'm not familiar with it. Is there another fake Mario Maker that I've never seen? Between SMBX, that weird South American one that somebody said, like it's... I don't remember what it was called. Oh my god, yes, there is. There is another weird one. What the hell is this weird thing? What is this? Made by the people who made Super Mario Flash. Okay. Wow. Loud. Oh, you can? There are level codes. Interesting. I will poke around with that later. Maybe it's not stupid. But it might be. No, stop trying to load. Stop trying to load. I just want to leave you up without you making music at me. Mute. Where's mute? Check that later. I think they also made Level Share Square and Mario Builder 64. Interesting. Yeah, the number of kind of insane little level editor projects that are out there is crazy. I know SMBX had a pretty active Mario level building community of people. Mr. Ballsman. Hello, Starlight. I am Mr. Ballsman. That is what you will call me. That's my formal title. Mr. Ballsman was my father. I'm just Ballman. SMBX. ROM hacking tools for every single mainline Mario game. So, Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World, Yoshi's Island. Weird ROM hacking utility thing for injecting ROM hacks into Mario All-Stars. Tons of tools for everything else. I'm not even going to list all the ROM hacking tools. Infinite ROM hacking tools. The ones you just listed, Mario Builder 64, that weird fake Mario Maker that for Android. I don't remember what it was called. There's more too. I know I've seen more of them. Crazy how many people had to make Mario Makers before Nintendo was like, you know what we should do? We should make a Mario Maker. Like, okay, time to start publishing ROM hacks, guys. This is a pretty tight little section to do if you still have a power-up. Very rough screen scrolling, so I could never really get into it. Yeah, I only played a little bit of SMBX. I played it on a shitty computer. Fuck me. On a pretty shitty computer, so it never, I don't know, I was used to it. But I feel like if I tried to look at it now, it would get really sad. If I recall, one of the lead developers for Super Mario Bros. X went on to do big fucking things. I wonder if I look at the website, if I will remember. Written by fucking Andrew Redigit Spinks, one of the fucking guys who made Terraria. That is, that's amazing. That's extra amazing because then he went on to make a game where he's like, fuck it, the solution to this game is building stuff. Yeah. Fuck it, just make your own level to fight the boss in. It's better. Oh. I played through Terraria again recently with Heidi, with my girlfriend. All the new stuff was pretty cool. We got all the way to, and I was really excited to dig into, after hard mode, master mode or whatever. No, after master mode, ultimate mode or whatever. There was a third, like, difficulty setting for, like, a new world. That looked like a lot of fun. And then she just was over it once we got to Moonlord. She was over it. Substituting almond milk for regular is not okay? No, it works in pretty much all cases except cooking or baking. Cooking or baking, you might need, you know, protein in there. A lot of other cases. Works good in cereal, works good in coffee. I got almond milk in here right now. For mac and cheese. Yeah, probably. Cheese is probably not going to go into the mac so good. But if it's powdered mac and cheese, and I know it is because you eat garbage, I feel like it would still be fine. It'd be disappointing, but it'd be fine. What do you do? Weird. That looks weird. You could probably add a little bit of butter if you use powdered mac and get something similar, because that's the big thing you're going to be missing there. Is going to be fat. It'll make it taste really weird. But, you know, at least you tried to cook something. Keep doing that. Post pictures of it. Or Instagram or whatever. What social media are kids using these days? Like, if you're in your 20s, are you still on Instagram? It tasted horribly. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did you accidentally use, like, vanilla almond milk? Because I feel like that would be really fucked up. Okay, so we're in the castle. Oh, God. Yeah, Heidi did that once with curry, and it was immediately like, even with curry, which you'd think like, okay, well, it's curry. You know, vanilla's not that weird in there. There's already cinnamon. It was weird. Okay. Excuse me. Uh-oh. There goes my buffer. Oh. Annoying. When you're setting up something like this, if returning isn't a part of it, you can use semi-solids to make it so at least the player won't drop down. Yeah, substantial difficulty spike. At the very least, you didn't completely abandon power-ups. Please don't be conditional. Wait, where's the fire flower? Aww. It's always nice if the player is likely to have a fire flower or whatever to not go conditional and just give them the same power-up at the checkpoint. So they're not losing out by not having it. It's not the end of the world, and Nintendo did like to do the exact same thing. But, well, fuck off. It always, You love powdered mac and cheese? Gross. Some people like to eat poop. As long as you don't pretend it's good food, because it's just so disgusting. The faces hit different? Somebody's gonna hit your face different. Oh. Oops. Yeah, in general, like, elbow macaroni and fucking powdered cheese is, like, such a disappointing thing, considering you can just, like, take any pasta that you like. Gemelli, spirals, whatever, stupid cheap shit, cavatappi, and cook that exactly the same way you would cook elbow macaroni. And then instead of putting weird powder and milk on it, just put some shredded cheddar and shit on there. Some mild cheddar, and a little bit of whole milk or cream or whatever milk you have, and stir it together, and you'll have a really, really nice thing. A little bit of pepper and salt and garlic, and you have actual food. Versus powder. Like, it's one of those things where, like, just having the right things in the fridge means you can make something infinitely better than mac and cheese, with no real additional work at all, especially if you just buy shredded cheese. Yeah, shredded cheese doesn't always melt perfect. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you're going this hard over here, like, this should have been the level, and then it should have had checkpoints in between each little chunk. Really wish I had them. Boards. fire flower. That would give me a significantly greater buffer that we lose by getting the 2 earlier checkpoints. By getting the earlier checkpoint and not having any way to backtrack. Oof, oof. The cycle is weird there coming in. I guess we should just try to skip the last little bit on the platform and start from the right instead of starting on the left. Maybe because I'm left-handed, but having more wall would be nice. Blue. Yeah, just go to the red one. Then we can get on it. But at least you had a platform. Oh. Man, the number of people who just will drop you into a room like that and be like, what, it's supposed to be hard. I was just yelling at somebody like yesterday. And it was sad. Because you absolutely can still make it a little challenging room and give the player a second, but man, is it important to give the player a second. Okay, there we go. Unless it's almond milk. True dat. Somebody brought me the worst fucking BoJack Horseman level I think possible. It had nothing to do with BoJack Horseman in any way, but now it keeps making me think about it and want to rewatch it. Thanks, idiot. It was a bad level. Like, not only did it fail to pay homage in any reasonable way, it was also a terrible level. It felt like those weird Cuphead levels you used to see all the time that were like labeled like a Cuphead thing, but then had nothing to do with Cuphead in any way. Like maybe the thought was like, oh, I'm trying to make like a Cuphead platforming level because I love Cuphead so much. But the Cuphead platforming levels were fucking terrible. They were just flat, like run and gun, nothing. Nothing stages. I do wish Cuphead had found something better to do with their platforming stages, because the engine was good, and the boss fights were so good that they could have done more with that. What are you gonna do? Okay, have mushroom. We can stop here and look. Munchers are decorative. Okay. I don't know where I'm going after I get the key, and I wish that that had been a whole winged block instead of a donut block. Would have made me happier. Yeah, I'm having trouble understanding how I'm supposed to get to the second blue platform without taking damage. It's making me wonder if I should skip it, or I don't know if I can skip it. But yeah, it's a large difficulty spike, and in a level that's this long, that's going to result in a lot of disappointment for a player too, who, you know, makes their way through it and just is suddenly like goes from hard Mario Maker to ultra super expert Mario Maker. Oh yeah, I can see the percent. Yeah, super expert, 1.3%. That would fall firmly into super expert. I think I can just skip the platform, right? Not easily. Oh, there's a reset down here? That's extremely benevolent. I honestly thought I would just die. Oh, that's the exit? Oh, god damn you. Oh, no. I had no idea where to go with the donut block. I literally was like, shit, what the hell am I gonna do now? And I panicked and spaghettied all over myself. Yeah, I wish I could have clearly seen that that was the exit. If you end up coming back to rework it, maybe consider, showing the player where they can go. And once they grab the key, especially since they're exiting back over here, maybe they don't need more danger. Maybe give them the key and a mushroom, or the key and a star, if you can afford it. Or just some other way to make the room safe once they touch the key. There's a big lineup above the key where you have to jump into a notch in the ceiling to get through a trump. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, at least there's a lineup, but... So, basically, damage boost. Yeah, I don't understand how you expect the player to get in there without death. Oh, God. That is such an awkward way to grab the key, too. There's too many spikes on the left. One more shot, but that whole room is a very annoying little slit to try to dive into. Puts a lot of pressure on the player out of nowhere. Yeah, and it's very difficult to get that, get up to that second platform there. It's a pretty awkward setup here. Yeah, that's very tight. Oh, it's way easier if you have the, if you have already lost the mushroom, which again is flawed. Always make sure, like, try to make sure you have room in the platforming for keeping the mushroom. Most people are gonna want to. That. Yeah, the player could maybe even more easily just jump on the blue block and jump over and come around the other way. That's less dangerous. Checkpoint's not reusable, so I really hope that's the exit. Those are close enough that you can't run under them. Yeah, I'm not really interested in doing that again. Yeah, those are too close. Let me pull it up in the viewer here and see what else we had left. Oh my God. And then after getting that key, you had a long drop segment for the player? Drop spike segment? Yikes. Yeah, that's two different levels that got stuck together. That become much harder. Very suddenly. And I don't even think that the difficulty in the second half there was psychotic. Was like to the point where it's like you don't understand a hard level. But I think that you would hugely benefit from chopping that into two levels, right? Like you had an okay, you had a good first chunk there that, you know, had a pretty concise theme that we were sticking to, just pretty standard platforming. Good number of power-ups, giving the player a lot of flexibility. And then we hit that second checkpoint and it's just like, okay, I ran out of ideas, so the next level is also a cloud level, but it's horrible and punishing. Yeah, it's just two levels. Two levels stapled together. Break them apart. You can make something good out of that. Next. Oh, nothing else. Well, we can easily have time for one more long-ish one. Maybe I'll find something here. Vulpolox got another one here. Look here. And if that also makes me mad. No, close the queue either way. That also makes me mad. Bruh. Don't bruh at me. You gotta have your fingers on the button. HXW. Didn't play my... I did play yours. I played it. You put it in there. I went in and I played it. It was my level. You submitted a level from me. N2G. And then I played it. And we talked about it. We critiqued it. We thought about ways to improve it. And overall, we liked it. How did I miss that? I don't know. Alcoholism? Dropped your phone? Fell asleep for a little while? Picked it up? Remembered? Play Temple Raid, second level. The second level from the bottom. Okay. Can you get through the temple? That has a higher clear rate. Yeah, we played it. We talked about it. Well, the VODs are always on YouTube. There's infinite hours of me yelling into Mario Maker. So that when I'm very old, I can be like, give me a phone with YouTube. And then pull it up and be like, look, 20 people watch this video. Oh. Or more like I'll look and be like, damn. I used to be able to remember things a little better. And I wasn't as old looking. Ooh, ooh. Often, the levels, at least these earlier ones, have often been suffering from tight quarters, claustrophobia. Smart. Oh, I'm very smart and good at Mario Maker. Oh. These bits. Cute little secret. Always like that. Sport. Yeah, a little bit more room under blocks that you're hitting is always nice. I feel like a block above Luigi's head, like 3 blocks total, Mario said, always feels better than. I think that's generally the space Nintendo used. Although in earlier games, like in SMB3, sometimes they did like 5 blocks. Like sometimes, for no reason at all, they would be like, get a little bit of P-speed to hit this block. And you're just left thinking like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Come on. Need the cat suit. Yeah, I'm guessing I could have made that just fine if, oh, okay. If I had, just jumped, but, you know, inclination when you have the cat suit is the cat suit. Dive. Ow. Ow! Aww. Yeah, and again, I know Nintendo does it, but I still feel like it is objectively bad to do a conditional power-up right by the checkpoint, especially when we're so early in the level. I'm only losing a little bit of time to just go back so I can keep the cat suit, which then puts me at a disadvantage versus just restarting. Is there another mushroom? I don't think there was. There's not. Okay. Yeah, despite the fact that Nintendo does it, I feel like in general, we would benefit from having the same conditions at the checkpoint that we had in the first place. You know, that's a big difference in Mario Maker, actually. Nintendo does very often give you a fucking mushroom right next to the checkpoint. But in all modern cases, you are going to keep your reserve when you die, in a lot of cases. So you will have the reserve that you can use to get the conditional power-up secondary. We have no reserve power-ups here in Mario Maker, so that's a good argument for why it would be a good idea to give the player non-conditional power-up. Especially if you're going for a relatively traditional experience. I'm going to take this with me, and I'm going to use it for cheat. Goodie. As soon as I figure out how. Does this guy trigger, P? No. You had one job. Yeah, why the hell is that jump so tight? Fuck that jump. Fuck every part of that jump. Yeah, it's just pointlessly tight. Wow. That's funny. Supposed to be a long jump. Okay. Well, you can indicate that to the player. There's no reason for me to do that with the, there's no reason for me to bring a turtle shell down there anyway. I just wanted to. But, the standard indicator is the double arrow. I recognize that this is an old level. Maybe predating that. Cat suit back here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if we're rushing to the checkpoint anyway. But now we have an extra. We can leave that. No, we can't, because we can't keep it. We can't move it. Made within a few weeks of the game's release. I also made an early 3D World level, but it was bad. It was literally a shitty troll level to send to friends. To play around with 3D World's interesting physics and see what fun things that I could find. It is not uploaded anymore because I don't want to have bad levels on the server for other people to have to suffer through. That sucks. Okay. Overhangs are a little tight there. Very claustrophobic. Oh man, do you remember that bug early on? It's specifically in 3D World. Okay, cute way to reuse that hallway there. Really early on, there was a bug with Luigi where you could get his collision to separate from his visual model and like make him float away. Esports. I bet I could find a video of that if I dug around a bit. It was pretty funny. It was a Luigi-specific bug. Yeah, once again, I'm guessing same conditional power-up issue. No reserve. Give the player the same power. Not in a significantly buffed state. Because it's one of those things where, like, now the player has, the player has a significant advantage to being better at the game in that they will get to keep a much better power-up. Versus if they're worse, they get a significant disadvantage. Like, the game gets harder if you're worse at it. The game gets easier if you're better at it. It's one of those weird things that nobody wants that. You're playing off the same thing in the other area. Well put together. Good themes, good little interconnects and the way the players running through the level, that all worked pretty good. I wonder what would have happened with that last segment, though, if we lost the cat suit. What does that look like in the viewer? Let's pull that up here. Browser. That last segment, back here. Okay. So that last segment, it looks like, required the catsuit. If we had missed the jump off of the... Oh, no, didn't require it, but if we missed the jump off of the donut block, the only other option was death. Which feels bad, you know. Let the player just damage boost up there. I don't think... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, you might have been able to twirl here and jump off. I can't say for sure. I think you might be able to twirl at 6 blocks on just the corner, but I'm not positive. Survive as small Mario there, funnily enough. Yeah, that's often the case with claustrophobic platforming, is that it ends up being a lot easier with small Mario. But not easier in a meaningful way. Like, it's still going to end up feeling easier if you have the ability to take damage versus if you don't. Overall, good. If you were reworking it, if you decide to move backwards and rework old levels, get the juices flowing again, sometimes that's nice. Little less claustrophobia, and maybe not conditional power-ups after, like, the first mushroom would probably help. That's it. That's it. That's all of them. I did that one. Let's take a look at something from 8YMM. The next one I had up in the list I haven't gotten back to forever was OK Boomerang. I think we might have taken a look at it and not finished it, but we'll see. We'll see on the flag right when we get in there. Bog. There's a lot of good stuff in the MMC levels that we never played. We finished it, and we liked it, so never mind. Let's see what the next one was. I don't remember which direction we were moving in. I don't remember which of these we did, so... no, we did Heart of the Mountain. Let's take a look at block swap bumpers. We probably did that too. King J2525. The queue is closed. I get in bed in about 15 minutes. That's probably not enough time for another level, so we're just going to take a look at some classics here. However, I will be playing Mario Maker again next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. From 2 hours and 45 minutes earlier than right now until right about now. So, you know, press the button, come back, bring me levels. Pretty consistently play Mario Maker. FH2, A9G. No, we did do block swap bumpers. Okay, that's fine. So then we're going down from there. Let's look at Plummeting Pillar Palace. Link puzzle. Maybe fun. WRV 4KH XLG. It sounds probably fun unless it is horrible. Unless it is incredibly difficult. Does it say who the uploader is? It does. Terimas. I do not know this person. Let's take a peek. Esports. Wow. For some reason, in my chat box here, it renders your name 1,000 times. Look at this. Are you still there, King2525? Yeah, King2525. King J2525. Does it always do that? I wonder if that's an add-on doing that specifically. If you did that on purpose, though. Let me grab my chat pop out here and check. How does that look in other browsers? Oh, wait, that one still has all the same dumb add-ons. I don't think Chrome does. Let me see. Well, it doesn't render weird there. I don't know what that is. That must be some kind of weird visual bug. I have no idea why it does that. But I was gonna say, if you did that on purpose with that thing where it lets you have an alt name for different languages, don't do that. People who do see that will be mad at you. I could see a moderator on a larger channel seeing that you have a ton of alternate language spellings filled in with the same name, and it fills up like 1,000 characters. Immediately just banning you with no explanation. Or just saying username and you being like, oh, what? Hey, that killed the stretch. Oh. Okay, I'm glad there's another one. Yeah, pretty likely to accidentally land on that stretch there. Okay, second time, we can't really call that an accident. Hey, can you deflect stretch? You cannot. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure we can't stab him, right? Yeah, I think the only thing that kills him is shell. And, you know, blowing up blocks he's on. Hitting blocks he's on from the underside. Was there more puzzle? No, I think we're just coming back through that room later. Well, there's the key. Ghost is gone now. We have a little map on the lower right. Oh, really? I assume that was a way to remove his spawn location and reload the room, but we can't really get back out from there. That's fine. I didn't need to die there. That just happened. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this week. Sometimes I like to pretend that I'm gonna try to stream on Thursday or Friday, depending on how things crack out, but man, I have a list of shit I need to do. And a buddy of mine borrowed me a welder, and I have something I want to weld real bad. So I'm really excited to get that set up. Really excited. That's gonna be fun. I've never welded before. I have the mask and the gloves and the jacket and all the things that came with it. He included with it. It's like a really nice, like, Miller welder. Way too nice to be learning with. And it'll just be really, really nice to at least figure out how to be competent enough at it that I can sort of fabricate some metal fixes when possible. I use my exercise bike a lot. I really like doing exercise bike in VR, but I kind of wiggle around on it a little bit, which I have a replacement seat on it, a very large replacement seat on it that's much more comfortable, much better for my back when I'm wiggling on it without having my hands on handlebars. But last one I had broke. Replacing it was very expensive. I don't want to spend $150 on replacing it every friggin' year or so. So I want to weld supports onto it and weld the part that kind of can lift a little just down. Like, it's always going to be where I need it to be, so I'll just weld it down. And then it will not put all that damage onto the thing. It'll be cool. Oh, I kind of feel like I should do all of these, right? It'd be really hard to break those. It might be possible, but I don't think that's our goal here. Is there something I can accomplish in this room? I don't think there is. We need the switch state inverted. Which I don't see. But breaking those did kill the little asshole, so at least we can proceed through here more easily. This is a very cute little Link dungeon, though. I went into this. And they're actually building out something that feels like a dungeon. Wait, I think I can chuck a bomb in there. Not usefully. Yeah, nope, not usefully. Not in a way that benefits me. Eight MM. Oh, 8 MMC. Sure. But someday soon, I do want to start doing a little. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, we have a checkpoint right there. Little bit of Super Mario 3 Advanced speedrunning. Might be fun to do as a little break from Mario Maker some of the days. Where am I going with this? Okay, backtracking is possible from the checkpoint, but we're gonna have to do that each time we checkpoint. I can't go to this door. Are we backtracking a shitload? We are. So... so we make our way back here, and now the room is locked until we kill the boss who appears. That's pretty cute. Uh-oh. Yeah, Link can't fight Boom Boom without a sword. Okay. It didn't make the noise? Aww. I don't know exactly how you do that on death, but I feel like it'd be doable. Okay, calm down. Can I please? Yeah, I was gonna say, have a fucking goddamn Link power. Oh, I've never seen that before. Hang on. I did not know the bomb could hit the on-off switch by being bonked into it. That's a new one for me. I forgot what state we want. Well, I think we want red open, right? Oh, maybe. Boards. Oh, fuck off, flying goddamn. Oh. Asshole. Give me another sword. There we go. Let's break that other block while we're at it. Winged stretch is a butthole. Boy, he goes all over the place. Yeah, he can really travel. When we have a lot of platforms connected like this. God damn. So what are we doing here? Hot dog. There's a hot dog. Sniffing the catnip. It seems like he's getting more into it. Yeah, I mean, if he jumps down, he can't go too far, but I'm sure he could get into some trouble. Let's pop that there. Oh, that does nothing. Chloe Joey's in the way. We can stop that. Can at least get that guy out of there. The map isn't telling me a ton, but it also doesn't seem totally necessary. Amogus. Amogus. I see it. I knew it. I knew it was going to be everywhere. Okay, we can get down here. So, it looks like my goal is to flip the switch. I bet he's purring. He's really excited to explore a new area. Okay, there's another checkpoint. That's good because we've been here a fucking while. However, I don't see a way to effectively proceed from here. Yeah, if you're just sitting there, you will be visible. Yeah, that's not enough to get up there. Okay, there's something. Ah, that flipped the switch. Cool. I put a bomb in a hole, and I got something. Okay, working backwards. Or maybe I should just die. I should just die if I can find something to die on. There we go. Buy back some time here. And even a key check and everything. Smart. Very well put together. And now I'm suddenly getting just slathered with keys. Pretty easy to accidentally take unavoidable damage there. Or what looked unavoidable, but also pretty easy to deal with because there's a friggin' power-up on both sides, too. So no real worries there. That little lift there was pretty weird. I don't want to go backwards here, I'm pretty sure. I kind of wish this boo ring wasn't here, but fine. He's having a lot of fun transforming rooms. A little bit at a time. Uh-oh. Did I just burn a key I didn't need to burn? How dumb did I just make my life? I do not know how to proceed from here. Yeah, that has no impact now. So we're not proceeding through there. So we get a bunch of keys. door down there that we haven't been able to get to. But I haven't seen a switch we can interact with either. Yeah, I'm definitely a little lost in my next objective here. I see I can go back through this key door, so maybe that's the thought, is I'm supposed to do that. But that definitely feels like just backtracking. But maybe it's not. We have the switch in the other state now. Maybe it's fine? This does not feel fine. I have looped my way back to this room. With no change. Yeah, we did not flip the switch state, so I'm guessing my goal is then to flip the switch state and go that way, which I guess those are the only two key doors we can get to, so consideration was made to make sure that we don't put ourselves in an unwinnable position or accidentally CP1 ourselves. So I'm gonna go with my brain has been damaged by what troll levels have done to me. Oops, I thought maybe he didn't have an active hitbox first. That was wrong. So yeah, it does seem like a lot of it is wrapped around flipping that switch. Now we can go through the other door as well. I don't know if I needed enough to boo. Yeah, this spot, that jump there is just pointlessly awkward, so I feel like let me make the jump or don't put the boo there would generally be good feedback. Fuckity fuck. I only get 1 health in each room. Sword, please. Thank you. Oh, interesting. That's cute. Okay, continuing. That's blocked now? Where the fuck else am I gonna go? Esports. I was not expecting that. Oh, fuck. We must be missing something. Wow, really? That was weird. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot who's in a lot of trouble now. Okay. Getting that sword is going to be really hard. Yeah, this is actually a pretty fun level. I don't love that I have to go redo all of that now. So, I have to go do a lot of door going, throughing, button pushing. Yeah, boss fight setup was cute. I'm immediately aware of how much backtracking I have to do on death, which sucks. It takes some of the appreciation out of what we're seeing, what we're experiencing here in the level. I know that's a checkpoint limitation, but it still feels bad. God, this must have been a fucking trip to get through in one life. Must have been a fucking jog. There we go. That was a little easier to do. I'm dumb. But it's okay. There are more swords. Can I get the sword out of here that's gonna spawn? Not in a useful way. So getting that sword... Yeah, okay. Okay. We just want to not lose it then. That's the answer. God damn it. Don't even know how I did that, but I did it. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're gaming. We are receiving free gaming. We probably gotta kill you guys, huh? You're probably part of whatever magical door manipulator or ELC manipulation that makes all this work. Okay. Winged Blooper, you're pretty annoying. I'll tell you that right now. There we go. That's a really cute way to open that path up there. Neat. Very neat. Oh, we're at the bottom door now, huh? I almost jumped and incorrectly proceeded there, but bottom door is where we're going. Oh shit, now I don't know what to do. Pipe. One-way pipe. God damn it. I lack the coin or key necessary to open that door. What am I missing? I feel like further backtracking is not correct. I mean, I'll look, but I'm annoyed that this could be an answer. I don't have another obvious objective here. Oh, now I can get that key. Okay. I do remember seeing that key. I don't feel like... Well, no, it was there. It was visible. I guess I'm just afraid to backtrack. That's not necessarily esports. Any flaw, esports of the creator, but more a flaw in, I guess, the damage that's been done, as well as the checkpoint limitations that we have. I can't imagine there's a better way to do this to have made more use of the checkpoints. Oh, that didn't hit it? But that would hit it, okay. So that flips that around, and I'm assuming opens a door over here. I will say the number of remote switches may be too many. It feels like a lot of remote switches. To get everything set up and working. And I wish a lot more things were do thing in room A and thing happen in room. But also, we figured it out. We couldn't actually get trapped or over our head or ruin anything at any point. Oh, did we build a CP3 here somehow? We did. We built an insane CP3. Using ELC to make it work, I'm guessing, with that other key point? Some work went into this. Jesus Christ. Finally, we get this key. Which, I would have thought would have been the Phantom key if one was going to be the Phantom key. To serve as kind of the big key, but it's also fine that it's not. And yet Zelda did not differentiate keys beyond the skeleton key opening all locks. Did I just release an additional boom boom? Ow. Oh, I wasted that other sword, didn't I? Yep. Great. More boom booms. Great. Oh my god. That's a mess. That's an ending. That was an ending that was chosen. Let's have 3 boom booms. I'm really looking forward to the DLC not torturing me. No, it looks like everything was set up to prevent that from feeling or functioning like a key death, which is smart. Yeah, an absolute asshole to work went into making this all work. I guess I just kind of wish the, I don't know, it's hard to say what the exact right feedback is to make all this work really well. Silence some of the small criticisms that I have. And maybe it's... Oh, I shouldn't waste that. Maybe it's as simple as, spreading the map out a little bit more, so it's easier to understand, like, okay, I need to get the key in the top left, and then go back to the top right. I'm an idiot. Rather than it just being a sus, amogus little dude. But it all works extremely well. I think the point that stands really tall here is that although there's a lot of opportunity for the player to get confused and be incredibly stupid, it seems, as best I can tell, that even if we wander in the wrong direction, we can't accidentally set the state wrong or break anything, which is such an important consideration, and it prevents any of these risks from being dangerous. Like, it prevents anything from blowing up in my face, which is my biggest concern with everything that worries me here, is that it's hard for me to know how to proceed, and I don't want to blow up everything in my face. Imagine I was good at Mario Maker. Oh, Flying Boom Boom is a bit of a giant asshole, though. I would expect Flying Boom Boom's targeting to fire as soon as he stops, like he locks in a target right at that point. But instead, he waits until the last moment to select a target. Right before he moves is when his targeting is locked in. So he homes in on you extremely well. And as long as you're still moving at that point, he's pretty easy to avoid. It's not terribly difficult, but it is bizarre the way they did his targeting for how, especially considering how Boom Boom targets in every single game he's been in. And in general, how Nintendo tends to be lenient on targeting like that, so it's less of a, like, leading and more of a just, you get out of the way and he hits the wrong spot and then you attack him. Like Flying Boom Boom is particularly hard at all. It's just kind of a dick. You do a really good job making you unhappy. I guess this is what happens when I play Mario 3. I no longer am good at timing Boom Boom. because this timing is very different in Big Boy Mario 3, not in fake Mario games. Oof, okay, that's all the boom booms. I expect you to die now. Like not dying while he died, but I'll take it. Very cute level. Very, very cute level. There's the other red coin. What? I wanted to like it. Oh, it's not even gonna log it now. We'll have to go back and like it after. Did Mario Maker seriously just go down? Because we got pretty lucky. Let me check out the status bot here, but we are about to wrap up. I am going to piss my pants in roughly 5 seconds. Yeah, they just started more Mario Maker 2 maintenance. Why the fuck are they doing so much maintenance? They just did maintenance on Mario Maker 2 a couple days ago. Thank God we got a last level in there. Well, that's what OCW is for. Sorry about everybody who just got bamboozled. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll see you guys all next week.